by Darren Maloney.
James Conway has been drafted into the Derry team after his red card was rescinded. He was sent off against Tyrone in the McKenna Cup last week, but the card was overturned. He replaces PJ McCluskey at midfield. Paddy Bradley captains a strong 15. Galway have made a late change in the forwards, with Nicky Joyce replacing Cormac Ban at full forward. Ban is ruled out through illness. There are 4 newcomers to League Fair, and this young side includes 7 of last year's under-21 team. And we are underway at Celtic Park in Derry. Another league campaign begins, and James Conway, who had his red card rescinded and is straight into the starting 15, into the action straight away as Derry go direct in towards Caelan O'Boyle. He's got help from Michael Bateson. And now Paddy Bradley, the captain, lays it off to Barry McGoldrick. McGoldrick gets the first score of the game for Derry inside 20 seconds. A brilliant start all from Conway, winning ball around midfield, and Barry McGoldrick gives Derry the lead very early on, laid off nicely by the Derry captain, and they lead already. Derry have fairly blitzed them, even though we've only been playing for 90 seconds, and this is the first time Galway have been inside Derry territory. Michael Martin gets off the shot quickly, and Martin with a fantastic effort. The white flag goes up and Galway draw level. Their first attack. It's played forward by Mark Lynch to Caelan O'Boyle. O'Boyle to Michael Bateson. Has Gary O'Donnell with him. And the shot belted by Conleth Gilligan. And that is an exceptional point from the Derry quarter forward. They go back in front by 2-1. Didn't seem to be a huge amount of danger, but Gilligan a glance at the post. And that's a very fine score, the point of the match so far. There's Nicky Joyce helping that on to Hare, who has been prominent for Galway. After a frantic start, it sort of settled down, but the pace of this match has lifted again. Danny Cummins of Galway. Pacey, nippy forward, and a point from Michael Martin. Had designs on a goal, you can be sure. Starting position was a fair distance away from the Galway goal. That's the Galway 45-metre line. Gets it back from McGoldrick. Bradley steadies down. He's in fantastic form. Can he just hold on to this? Well, he can't, but there's a goal chance, and the ball in the back of the net. The green flag goes up, a suspicion of a square ball, perhaps. Well, Manus Brahanuk, the Galway goalkeeper, will be furious with himself, as will the defender back there. Brahanuk, once he went out there, had to get the ball. Was he in the square when the ball arrived?
Thinking Mark Heher agus gan ein stroke or a trastan so Galway nishing urach Colin Owen
go hit the gasta
well just not to Galway Holland go benen jarkat I get even pelle we have to leave the wonger shachas gepigs is fader agus still tradition to Dutch at Galway so Mark Heher nish can control it with Mele Cool and a now bullet puts a chance for the control Paul Conroy catch sheer now Vichy Cormo Corafori in Rechoma.
Oh, Badger Gushin Liga tag there is the ancient Darnaher, Gerliction and Leroy George and Hack the Stack on Dinnerby, attack the Stack Cool Myra, no Liam Morrow, no Dinnerby, then Lena Land, Cool Golama, Hack Douglas, Badger, Archibald, Kevin McCloy, and Asmil Doyle.
Michaela, so, Kira, Irut, Teve Coramo and Ish. Forestburg, Holinch and Foss, I say, oh, no, my Danish Ochani Mojen score, or for to get to catch and push the sheet, Durnerish, Shelafotic, Nicky Joyce, Nicky Casa Hart, the Butcher Shah Ganish, the Paul Conroy, should be Gary O'Donnell, chance to Gary Bradshaw, Cole attack, on
Cool Inta, as Jerahone kick him off. Dorn Listen Lehroj, because they Bristol Shah, because Nicky Joyce attack him off, go Hockrock or Lehroj, or Kesh McDara, or Kaisha and Lehroj, or Clark the Rachel stop a coalition Claheshin, Mariala and Doya, Kaisha Harter and Clagane, on Grisha,
Paul Conroy,
O'Donnell attack this job, the Garth Bradshaw, on Indian too.
Yeah, Jetting Hart of August.
Yeah, and if a much girl goes John Brennan, ain't the sass the fishing.
Or no way.
But we took attention to it too, Nice Luhe for Marty Duffy, got Glehan Chase, got Doc Dang and Lake.
Can order the shot with Michael Martin, Alexander Martin from the old. Martin shot kick out Trastador, Nicky Joyce, Cahalling, Nicky Gira Casa Hart. Shakira Eluchin or Liam Morrow, Fosig Nicky, Castabalachwan, Shach, and Immertic Nicky Joyce, but I've done a short to score. Tasha Shin, Zentagama, Nicky Joyce.
Fair way, Nicky Joyce. Shilmgar Hodgie, Randall, August, Attack the Stiaha, Gary Gramu, Cora Stiaha, Feckerman, Shaw, Nicky Joyce, August Chunty and Shea, Chunty and Randall, Kernshay, a court, Sanach, Meekart, a court on Balahala, Stia, a cool lesh, a cool. Vishesh Nabble, the Nicky Joyce is steward. And ye leggings together and Varna Shaw, a great Marish, which is Dirtimus Jahar Lahama.
Conor Gilligan, Leshagik, August Conor Gilligan, heard it fast on, Shannon Shade score. Derry le Shach no my day, Conor.
Yeah, August Hitchin Tonas.
No, Sean Cole.
No, August the Juggling Bay goal.
Oh, Masto.
Yeah.
Jarnger Major. No, I think they're not rushing in a low vega. I was going to Roy. Jacare Echo on TV. Benner Cameron TV.
August Michael Orr doing you, August Michael Gunga Shinrish Kaidi.
Corinne Five each on in the eyes, Katamahis, Bedrigal Katsashan Fuckle, Gary O'Donnell, Nish, Raggedy Gary Bradshaw, Talk Cool, Fudging Bradshaw, and Nish Talk Colin, Fudging Bradshaw, on score. Erdoi,
August, and Capuchin and Larna Parka as Fintan O'Corine, Erdoi, August Birch no true, Harter, Aaron Talu, Groshi Abelta, Erdoi, a wine the Royal and Lehocha, Kaihoma, August Gary O'Donnell, Abeldan Lehocha, a Sturu, Haran Thrastan, and Glushik Chin, a Chak Feet on Lena Lachul, Erdoi.
On a guy to finish it, then he's fair. Shoshansonish, Michael Martin has gone on Malach to career, and Jesse Ganisher, Kerachulin Ogle, in the Forne, August, Tasha Dent again. Scapan goes, Father Wine, Goodevin, Shin Fadlaham.
Second half begins here at Celtic Park. Galway have made one substitution. Gary Syce has come on for Jonathan Ryan in the Galway half-forward line, and that is launched in to the Derry full forward straight away, Caelan O'Boyle, and it's a 45 for Derry. Gilligan has taken a fair bit of time over placing the ball. It wasn't worth it, but a score could come off it if this falls kindly for Derry, and it has for Mark Lynch, and there's the first score of the second half for the Derry centre forward. And they needed to start brightly, and they have. Michael Martin, Brian McCallion there with him, and Martin still in possession. Big, strong, powerful player, as is this guy, Fintan Curran, and Curran just losing that to the right, but Danny Devlin with a good take, but again he's given possession away. Nicky Joyce, they don't need asking twice, but Joyce has finally put that over. Michael Bateson letting that off. Now Caelan O'Boyle, and that's good football, and Paddy Bradley was right at the heart of it.
Try Kerry Keane a moon or the Cliff of Creevit. Anyway, Fekabich Kadi and Danny Devlin. Well, Shin Moragra. Few way Hortama.
Yep. This down to go Moyaga. August be Nyart go foil Fagas, a Leroy Chin Doi Roche Gatchel to Sham.
They're getting coach of now, nearly Kickshaw Aska and Cantra and Mark Heher. Go hauling. Go fear hauling or fad.
Yeah.
Another.
Ain't the comma, ain't the simply or Doi Huggin Chef when the chance in a couple of Kim Stjahagan kick, August ain't the Snasta, Haran Thrasnan, August.
Egg O'Boyle. Laido go pay reached. Togolo Khodama. As he puts it hard, Egg O'Boyle, as he puts it just again. Faraday Gimmer, Significant Canish, the Minor, Hobbit Shacht, and a Derry a Galway, Taxony in it.
August John Brennan.
Ogal, Atra. Rakitovich and Lena Fichemader, August had Bugney Bug, or Heave, the Love Clay, August Hashikora Hara Trastan again.
Jira Stiahan Kikamashin, a Hanag, a Mahas Manas Bran, and Vina Galavi Abelda, and Shalavshin, a Windshoot, Kahishit, and we Alara Gurch, Chonachar, August Shalavailer, and Nehraj.
Now, well, Virgin to Courage Jacob, Nish, Pedro Gamechan, Funya Vakab Shud, Cancha British, Highland take Thomas Flynn, Ni Tamara in your Fanach Sebastian, to Joe Bergen, go Trastanish, Joe. What's it for war? Shragoin, August shot kicking it. Tosh Shane Gohaling Joe Bergen Trasigo Cathal Kenny and Virtus and Globe Kenny scoring it.
Ganta agus Tira and Dói will Virginian he and Shaw Gunkar Shin Tiva Muidan Cos Haran Trasnan Akarishella and Hugga the Tommaso Flynn and Lorna Parker. Ni Janushin already bonusa Higshay and Ham
in Arlington Ashen Takashach. Ní smós nach chuna really tá cancer score imre rúsáid ní idir cúigur déag.
Ní he Kative.
Nicky Joyce genta go háling ag Nicky which an canteach riach nó. Tá sé sin go fear áling ag Nicky Joyce.
Dói and Dói Rochelle da Leroy Shaw a wincher dús a Hansistia hen a chorp agus
Kehi Carey size
Dói. But Capu into the Inchin August Fuivru and block a chat the Shag Rush Abolition of Prignu Akmatara Cheer Sawa Liam Morrow. Or Nicky Joyce, agus Janus Chris Katigana will Ahru Championship.
Higama, Kevin McCloy, Kevin McGuckin, by Shiat Kashi, Lawn Holy, Bader, Brano Reist, Gary Sice and Chop, Farna Bassana, a child of Celtic and Tom Sean. Neil, there's a foot to Quillen O'Boyle, Tarring is sheer. So Paddy Bradley, the Shigixir, are a trust on, there's a lady good 3 Paddy, Nive, Dohanan, or Neil Nome, the one on coach of Gorte.
Yeah, McDonald Kaite Ainta, August Kyle, much in the Galliva. Joe
Bergen as Cathal Kenny so you know it's by Alan Mulholland Grass Host it's go a while.
Yeah, August Bishop Gunker like sorry lehes to Joe Bergen Gunker
shin Bulta go hauling Nicky
August Lord Park again much Comayas Morata Brewer August
and a huge confidence boost. All these youngsters, not too many of their supporters thought they would win here, but they have done just that. Galway beat Derry by 115 to 111.
We came up here not knowing what we were going to get really. We had a fairly young team picked, not really by design but nearly out of necessity with the lads that were unavailable to us. So we weren't sure what we were going to get, but obviously we were delighted with the performance we put in.
It was evident that they knew exactly what they were doing. We had to put our hands up. They were the better team on the day. They had forwards who knew precisely what they wanted to do. They ran to the right positions and they took their opportunities.
There's been a few years where it hasn't been great, you know, so we're trying to just build a little bit of a buzz, as you say yourself, and nothing builds a buzz better than a victory.
You know, to be honest, probably the result of the day, because you don't go to Celtic Park in Derry and win that often. Kevin McStay, what did you make of Galway's performance?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good performance. As you say, it's not an easy place to go to and get points, but they got the league points and got them with some aplomb as well. Very decent show, and it was put up to them. 10 minutes to go, they were up by a point, and Derry pushing back. Very easy to go through the motions if you're away from home on a dirty all day. But Galway stuck in, and I think they got the next 3 points in a row and ran out. Excellent winners, good value.
And Kevin, what's been happening in Galway? Because over the last 4 years, they've had 4 different managers. Tommaso Flaherty, Liam Salmon, Joe Kernan, and now Alan Mulholland.
Yeah, well, that sort of changing the chairs, the deck chairs is daft, really. There has to be some sort of stability, and they made a really good choice in Alan Mulholland. A very calm, sensible, considered fellow, and you picked that up in the interview already. And he's gone. If in doubt, go for youth, and that's what he has done today. 7, I think, under 21 starting. He slipped in 1 or 2 others. Michael Martin in particular caught my eye. A bit like Michael Meehan to a certain extent, I thought. I haven't seen a whole lot of him, but he was very game. Nice left foot, aggressive going for the ball, accurate. All the nice things you like to see. And Galway forwards generally have these sort of little skill sets that separate them from others. So they were very comfortable on the ball. Mark Heher on the other side. It was interesting that Nicky Joyce started, an experienced free taker, a recognised free taker, but Alan Mulholland said no, we're starting with Heher, we're going to give him his shot at it. A few character builders there, as you can see, from dead balls, but he measured up to it. That's, I think, Cathal Kenny as well came in. He kicks a lovely point here, a really good point here after a little pop pass from Joe Bergen. Now that's superb stuff, that's unmarketable sort of football. But in an overall sense, they've steadied the ship. They have 4 matches at home now, and
that's a lot.
It is, and a hard one away. So they've Tyrone, they've Kildare, they've Meath at home.
Yeah.
So he's launched it brilliantly for them now. If they're up for it, they can have a really good league out of this and build from there. And it goes to show the value of youth. It gives you that little drive. People are looking around them wondering, is this the new brigade that's coming in looking for the jerseys? And everybody ups their game. So it's a tremendous result, a long way from home. and they did very well.
And Alan Mulholland's CV is impressive. An All-Ireland minor title, an All-Ireland under-21 title.
Yeah, of course, his hope is that he'll do the big three, like Mickey Hart before him. As I said, he's a very fine fella. I couldn't think of a better candidate. Like he's seeped in Galway football. He has a good sense of Galway football. He's the right choice. Give him time and give his players time. He could do good things.
Okay, well done to Alan and well done to Galway.